which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those S.H.I.E.L.D. out. Finally, some backup. Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Bet you're wishing you had a mutant healing factor, too.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're hit. Still got some left trying to put her down. Hang on. Down here. We made it. We're under attack. You assist.
I was just getting warmed up.
Things are getting hazy.
Watch your back! Incoming hostile!
Need a chance to heal.
Americano Mirante! Coming in!
Damn, what a mess. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the... guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out! Now!
You won't.
I'm gonna need a breather soon.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Shall I call down the lightning?
Don't mess with your knucklehead.
Now we show them.
You don't want me going berserker on you.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? They'll still be here next month.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get going?
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey! When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now!
Friends call me Logan. You can call me Wolverine. Nice try, bud.
I'm honestly embarrassed for you. Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
I can take you out with 3 claws tied behind my back.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now it's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
We ain't done yet. Yeah, thought so.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching caught on places Jack works up a mean terms. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national park, Gang Garage.
They better not be paying us in dollars.
I call that forced hibernation.
Keep it up. I'll carve my initials into you. Gonna get carved, folks.
Show you my shooting!
Okay? It's Tony Stark. How you doing? Hey, man. Doing okay. How you been? Fine. Thanks. Fine.
If anybody asks, tell them Wolverine did this to you.
We will bury you!
Just trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy!
Think your friend is enough to the back. I have no use for the house.
Chance to heal.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
No kidding, bub. You can't expect the X-Men to reveal their names to the...
Say no more, Knucklehead. Not everyone fears and hates mutants. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths are waiting. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if not... Democratic ideal will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Keep attacking. Disrupt is close. Cloaking field is down. Check it.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
We ain't done yet.
America is a superpower double! Will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. For them, my son. When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
You Americans like to play catch, eh? Can I get a little help over here?
You gotta think a loser on that.
You are easy targets these days, yes? My suit. Function. Bro! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Is that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Enterprise's current stock price, $42.18, down $1.16.
Things don't get out of hand. Hope things don't get out of hand.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
We'd like to hear what
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Captain Commander will be here any minute.
Reed.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other that criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. Hello, Susan. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Dr. Pym, Latverian nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
Well, then as husband and wife, shouldn't we be on the same relative side? I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. Of course it isn't Sue, but anyone who openly resists law enforcement should know the risk they're taking. Now please, I'm surprised to see you're even considering joining those rebels. Stay with us. I need you.
Act going into effect, the grim work of identifying all the Stanford victims continues. An official list of confirmed dead is not expected to be complete.
You come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they need to answer to somebody. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point
Things don't get out of hand.
are absolutely necessary in today's world.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. And you sound naive. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. People have died. Nothing can change that. but we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. If they're enforcing unconstitutional laws and hunting you down like a dog, hell yeah.
Lieber decried the recent passage of the registration.
Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
Superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
Simple, yeah. Easy, no. But I know Cap. He'll get us through. Look, you got what you need to know. I got stuff to talk over with these guys.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
This Thursday's seminar on workplace safety has been postponed due to an injury.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Come on, I don't have all night. Make up your minds already. Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this. You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register or take him down.
Patriot, this isn't worth fighting over. Not like this. Just sign the paper and...
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
not just a pretty face.
Ready when you are.
Did you miss me? You messed with the wrong mother.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here, and that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
SHIELD is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
Don't get on Hill's bad side. That's what I'm hearing.
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
Captain America's rebellion against the government has sparked an anti-Reg movement, with advocates loudly making themselves heard in the streets and on the internet.
Just finished my latest test. Smart choice.
Hello, Reed. Don't tell me there's a margin of error. I'm messing with you, Reed. Your calculations showing where the country would end up if we didn't support the Registration Act were just a part of what went into my decision. Don't put this on your own shoulders. It's no one person's fault.
Daredevil at your service.
Hello. What can I do for you? They've given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. If we all refused registration, they'd take every one of us down. Backed by the full power of the federal government and military? Yes, I have no doubt. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show him what he's up against. We'll do what we have to do to end this.
Hello. What can I do for you? That's because you know nothing of real conflict. Not like I've seen, growing up in the world I did. Yes, I'm sure. I wouldn't be here if I thought that were even remotely possible. I don't know, but it's damn disappointing. They should know better. Watch it now. They're still my friends. Most of them, anyway. I gotta run. Later.
Fantastic.
Heightened security measures now in effect. Please carry your ID badge at all times.
Yes? Can I help you? People are responsible for their own actions. Cap's a big boy, and he made his choice. The wrong one. He threatened my people. Or is it possible you don't realize that under his squeaky clean image, Steve Rogers is a very dangerous man? After Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. A fresh start. No, they let me keep my own boots. That's enough small talk for now. Goodbye.
Captain America's people are equipping themselves for a war. We need to cut off their supply lines before they can fortify. We've been tracking some suspicious cargo entering the Jersey City shipyards. We believe it's headed for a hideout being set up by the unregistered heroes.
Our original hope was to catch Cap himself. But my money says Cable is behind this op. He must be establishing this facility to support Captain America wherever he's hiding. Expect strong resistance. Cap's managed to turn a number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to his cause. Apparently, they call themselves the White Star in his honor. And I'm sure he sent some of the unregistered heroes in for support.
Bishop will be running the show on the ground. If we can shut down this operation, we'll send a powerful message to Captain America and his followers.
Move it! We gotta get this cargo inside!
S.H.I.E.L.D. could be here any minute. Look sharp.
Okay, we're all here. Now listen up. Black Widow's going to scout ahead and locate the rebel hideout. Meanwhile, we'll provide a distraction by destroying this shipment before they can unload it. We believe they're smuggling in advanced battle robots to shore up their numbers. Now let's get a move on before they realize we're here.
It's a raid! Get to your position!
Your behavior is completely irrational. Not bad for a scientist.
Get on the freighter and destroy that cargo!
Not bad for an egghead, huh?
You don't have to be a guy to be a tough guy.
Here come Hill's laptop.
Your training is inadequate at best.
There they are. On fire target. Blast them,
See those robot parts? The White Star's hijacking the SHIELD's combat units to boost their numbers.
They're after the cargo. Stop this government flag.
Keep it up! Just a couple more!
Fight registration.
All you're doing is making it worse for everyone.
Good. Let's keep moving to meet up with Widow.
That will give you a chance to rethink this.
Follow them! Lead us to the hideout! Sounds like Widow left a little surprise for him. He must be nearby.
Revenge of the Nerd.
Push forward! Widow will be around here somewhere.
Your actions are a great threat to us all. You have to believe them. Brains over brawn every time.
Oh.